Criminal, bitch.
You know, in the street, there'd be days that you'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna wear the same clothes.
Yo, what up? What up, Des Moines? Y'all know what it is. Iowa Block Radio. Your man Rod, the producer, in the building. Today's guest on my interview, none other than Smoov Criminal's own Smoov G.
What's good? What's good up? What's going on, family?
What's poppin' with you?
Iowa Black Radio. What's going down?
You know what I mean? So, we was doing a little bit of talking earlier, man, and we were saying something about, you know, the difference between the older crowd and the younger crowd when it comes to this hip hop. You know what I mean? And we were talking about the disconnect that's there, and you were speaking a little bit about how there's a big marketing behind that, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I said, you know, we had to find a way to bridge that gap. And it starts with each era and respecting each other, you know what I'm saying? And the older cats, they got to realize, man, that the young dudes is winning. They got a new sway of what they doing, and it's something that we might not understand, but at the same time, you know, the younger crowd understand it, you know what I'm saying? And really what matters is the younger crowd, you know what I'm saying? They're the ones that matter. I don't see why everybody gets uptight, you know what I mean? Even when people like Future, and they call it mumble rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and Future's one of those dudes I actually respect because, you know, he does what he does well. And it was original, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the new Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of cats I don't feel, you know what I'm saying? But he's one of the cats that I do, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But the other cats I don't feel, I respect what they're doing. I consider hip-hop like not in one lane. You know what I'm saying? It's a choice. You can get the turn-up music, you can get the conscious music, you can get the now they got Christian rap. You can get this rap. You can get the rap in African language. You can get the rap in Latino language. You know what I'm saying? So I think that depending on your preference, rap is expanded so much. We gotta respect how big it is now. And then it's like going to the store, man. You can pick from it now, and you can choose not to buy what you don't like or listen to what you don't like. But there's a range of all of it out there, you know. And whoever's winning, nobody can hate on that. There was only a few acts in Des Moines when I started rapping, you know what I'm saying. And I'm probably one of the first dudes who came out of the trunk with my own little money and shit in high school. You know what I'm saying. So it was like cats like Corey D, you know what I'm saying, you know, Heat the Hustler, you know what I'm saying, he was doing his thing for a while, and me and my boy Montez, which they call the group Trespass, you know what I'm saying, which is a legendary underground local group, and we've been, you know, I ended up going to prison for a while, you know what I'm saying, but when I got back out, I knew that there was a responsibility to carry this thing. I tell people all the time, that the best criminal is the one who has their shit together. The smoothest criminal is the legal one. Have your shit together so that way you can feed your family, stay out of jail, stay out of that gravesite, and you can live your life. That's the definition of a smooth criminal. Anything less is bullshit, though. Yes. Flea, definitely Flea, man, he's a monster, man. He's one of the best talents that, you know, I've seen. You know, I scooped him up when he was 14, man, and from there, man, I just seen his growth. Every year, he just becomes a new monster. So Flea, I got my guy Da G, you know what I'm saying, my guy Pookie, Papa Slim, known as Token. Everybody knows him as Token, but he switched his name to Papa Slim. You know, my boy Tricky Trey, you know what I'm saying, my boy C1, the list goes on, man. Sean Wayne, you know what I'm saying, man, the list goes on, you know what I'm saying, but, and we got some new ones that's coming up that, you know, I ain't gonna say yet, but we got some new ones coming up, you know what I'm saying, so.
We was talking a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, we had mentioned a little bit about the scene kind of changing around here and developing a little bit. What was it kind of back when you first started rapping as to kind of where it is now?
Next week, you got your money back if everything goes well.
Well, that's the thing about it. That's why I tell dudes to always pay homage to the people who came before you. You know, people like Heat the Hustler, people like Facade, myself. You know, we decided to keep that going so you can create, you know, personalities such as yourself, Fleas, the young Lotto bands, you know, the guys who are coming behind us. So, you know what I mean? And they're ready, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that for me, that's a good feeling, because it's like all the hard work, all the grind that we put in is starting to come through fruition, whether they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they do with it, hopefully they take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the best thing they got on their side is youth. You know, people got to understand the business of it right now. Everything is changing. Like, I tell these young dudes, why are y'all still looking for record deals, man? I like to be honest with you. Record deals do not bother with you unless you gain your own buzz. Then the labels come holler. You know what I'm saying? So I tell dudes to do it independently, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to the studio. Even if you got to spend a little dough on yourself, do the videos yourself. Monetize it, man. Get original beats so that way you can monetize it. You know what I'm saying? And from that point, once you own your music, you can do whatever you want to do with it. And if it's good, it's going to spread across the world. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep on grinding. If you want to be famous, sign a deal. If you want to be famous, sign a deal. Because I know most rappers, their celebrity is greater than their money. If you want to control your own music, you know what I mean? There's people like Master P who got 85% of his music coming in the game, which is probably the best deal I've ever heard in my life, especially signed to a label. And that's the reason why he's rich. His kids are going to be rich. His kids' are going to be rich, because why? Ownership.
I always think you need a degree of man.
Well, yeah. If your intention is to make money off of what you're doing, your fans are the most important. Just like a basketball player. Everybody doesn't do it to get signed. Some people just get their fucking guitar and go down in the basement and make a song. Some people just do it because they just love to create. Some people do it because they like to get on stage and perform. Everybody doesn't do it to get a deal, you know what I'm saying? Because music is way more important than what we think it is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's actually the vibration to our life. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand how important it is. You know what I'm saying? Imagine life without it. Got several projects coming up. I got an album called Black God that's going to come out in December. It's going to be a nice EP with about 8 tracks on there. Papa Slim's going to be dropping. YG got some more coming. G got 2 projects. Man, Sean Wayne. D. Will got another one coming out. It's a ladies edition. You know, I got a project coming out with my boy XO. You know what I mean? Man. And definitely, and then I gotta look out for a lot of futures, man. You know, all the little young homies, I'm featuring with them. All the old homies, I'm featuring with them. So I can leave my landmark, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And anything Smoov Criminal, man. YouTube Smoov Criminal, Facebook Smoov Criminal, Instagram Smoov Criminal, Smoov Criminal Entertainment at gmail.com. Anything Smoov Criminal, you can holler at us. You know what I'm saying? You'll find where we at on that piff, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? The catalog's real long.
For sure. The catalog real strong. All right, man. Well, this is Ryder Producer, man. Smoov Criminal's own Smoov G in the building. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned in with us. I'll make sure y'all check out the Hot 16 Challenge. Make sure you go ahead and submit. Go ahead and support the local scene, man. We be out here doing our thing. You know what I mean? But we about to be out this thing. Smoov G.
Most definitely.
Iowa Block Radio 2016.
Next week, you got your money back if everything goes well.
Line them up and prioritize, nigga, all them guys.